Good morning. It's Machu Picchu day. It looks so cold out there. I'll show you. Not a bad place to wake up, right? It's almost 6 a.m. and I want to leave at about 6:45. So I'm gonna get ready for my day. Sometimes I get really nervous about like timing of things, and I guess that's anxiety. I get really anxious like that I'm gonna be late for something. So my sleep was okay last night. I had a little bit of anxiety about like sleeping through my alarm for some reason, which I don't do. Or maybe my alarm not going off, which happens. I want to be a little early. Let me start to get ready so that I could get out of here and feel comfortable with my time. I'm honestly, are these donkeys? Maybe they're mules? Are horses this small? Quick pro tip. At some point I'm going to talk way more about this, but one of the things I highly recommend bringing to your trips is something like this. This is a throat spray, and this has helped me so much. Anytime I feel any sort of tickle in my throat while I'm traveling, or the like first inklings of sickness, I just spray this in my throat 3 times. The main ingredient in here is echinacea. It's a really natural type of medicine. I really suggest it. It's really helped me. At this point, I kind of spray it sometimes as a preliminary thing just in case, and I haven't really had a problem. I did get really sick in Japan, and this helped me get over it faster, I think. Machu Picchu day. Hopefully this like last bit of nervousness will go away. This is what I'm wearing. I have layers. This, and then my boots again. Okay, it's 6:35. I'm trying to get out of here by 6:40. But okay, let's go. Are you ready for Machu Picchu? See you there? Well, actually, I'll see you at the train. We're gonna go to the train station now. The weather's really perfect right now. I'm just in this, and it feels like I'm wearing the perfect outfit for the perfect weather. I really hope it's something similar in Machu Picchu, but I assume it'll probably be really warm once I start getting moving. So far, all of the places that I've been, which is literally just like Cusco and here, it's been really easy to get around. You look at the maps like once when you get the lay of the land, and then you can remember where everything is, and you don't really need your Google map again. And I almost used mostly like that paper map in Cusco. So if you don't have service, like it's not the end of the world, I think you could totally come here and use Wi-Fi only. This is clearly a different experience than anything else I've seen. There's like iPads everywhere. It's huge screen. Okay, está aquí la estación. Is that how you say? Off to Machu Picchu. I'm confused. I'm just gonna go where everybody else is going. This is the type of train I'm taking. I'm confused. Now I get it. He put that up there and my thing says W. So I'm gonna get in line over here. All right, I'm in line.
I don't want to look back.
You have to windows all the way around. Huge windows too. Even if you're in the aisle, you can see really well both sides. There's actually lots of empty space on this train, and I don't think that there's another stop, so they let us move around. So I'm gonna sit here. I have actually an entire row to myself at this point, but maybe somebody will come. Hopefully I can jump from the side to side and see all the views, but already it's looking really cool. Let me show you. This is the tourist train. This is pretty luxe. They have really nice, comfortable seats. They've got little tables in front of you. There's outlets at the bottom. They also serve a light lunch. And the view is incredible. So the IncaRail 360 I think is like one of the more expensive, like there's a few tiers. It's not the most expensive option, but it's one of. And I actually only got it because it was the last one that I procrastinated a lot. And I did really actually want to try the two different types. I wanted to try the Dome and the 360, but it was sold out. So I ended up with both 360s, 360 both ways, which I mean this is great, so I don't mind it. So far, I would say that the splurge is worth it. This is so beautiful. I can't even describe. I've never seen like Earth look like this. I've seen Earth look different ways, but not this naturally beautiful. It looks fake. I could just stare at this water all day. This is so beautiful. This ride is gorgeous. Complimentary light lunch that they provide you. You got a hot drink, a sandwich, corn, and I think this is cheese. I forget what this is, but I got the caramelized onion, caramelized almond tea, and it smells so good. But she's gonna check to see if there is a veggie sandwich because ooh, this is hefty. This is ham and cheese and vegetables, so we're gonna see if there is one without ham, but otherwise I'll just pick it off. In the meantime, let's try the tea. It smells so good. It smells like almond crispies. They were really nice and they were able to get me a vegetarian sandwich. Wow, this view, I can't even focus. Oh my gosh. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and dig in here. It's like a veggie wrap. Little piece of corn. Let's eat. Oh, that's really good. It's like bright. It looks like hibiscus. The tea is yummy. The food is, it's like airplane food. Just good to fill my stomach though, because I haven't eaten yet. So I'm gonna finish this up, enjoy the view, and relax now. Okay, I do have a little bit of anxiety about this trip. I don't know why. When I was looking it up, there's like the most popular way to go to Machu Picchu, from what I was understanding. The most two popular ways is the trucks and the train. I decided the train. Some people do the train, but they still get a guide. And I didn't get a guide, which I know is okay, but I guess I'm just like, either one, anxious that I should have gotten a guide because I would have preferred to, and then two, anxious that like maybe I misunderstood and I need a guide and I'm like not gonna be able to see Machu Picchu. But I mean, whatever. Worst case scenario, I don't get to see it. But that's not gonna happen. Or maybe it will, who cares? Anxiety. I think I'm just gonna follow the to Machu Picchu sign. I know I have to take a bus or a shuttle or something. Okay, here's the first time I've seen the outside toilet paper situation. You take as much as you need, take it in there, and then you go. So let's see how this works. know, I've had way worse bathroom experiences. That wasn't bad. All the little shops here look like they're still opening. I'm just following the people at this point to see if I can figure it out on my own. My reservation is in an hour, so I mean, I can figure it out. I have time. Oh. Okay. This looks like something. Wow! See, this is what I saw about Aguas Calientes that I thought was so beautiful. What the hell? You know, if I was smart, I would look up where I need to go, but let me take a picture first. I don't know why I have so much anxiety around this part of the trip, but I'm figuring it out. So there's this really long line. You get in the line to go into the bus. The bus takes you to Machu Picchu. I have the ticket. The bus, I think, is either free or affordable. I don't know why I'm freaking out, but I a little bit feel like, you know that feeling like you're doing something wrong? I guess that's, that's anxiety. Yeah, I just have anxiety. Wow, this line's really long. I hope I can get, I hope I can get on the bus in time. Okay, al fin! All the way to the back of the line. Let me just catch you up on what just happened. I waited for like 45 minutes to an hour in this long line for the buses to get from Aguas Calientes to Machu Picchu. But I didn't know that you have to pay a ticket. For some reason I thought it was like included in something, so I didn't actually buy a ticket. I got all the way to the bus and I was like chatting with this new friend, and they were like, "Where's your bus ticket?" And I was like, "What?" And then the guy was like, "Oh, she's with me," and they wouldn't let me on. So I had to run and go to the ticket counter, and I was like huffing and puffing, and I was like, "Oh my god, I'm gonna be late." And then I saw my friend Bernadette from yesterday, from when we were hiking up. I think I have a clip of me meeting her. Nice to meet you. My name is Sunlight.
Hi, Sunlight. It's about 9,900 feet.
And she was like, "Come to the front," and she let me cut in front of her. She was right at the front of the line, so I got my my ticket at the nick of time. I ran over. Right now it is 9:47, and my entrance for Machu Picchu is 10 o'clock. So I am like literally, what is life? I'm just barely making it. Okay, so now I'm in a line that is moving to get in. I think I'm in the right line. I gotta say, Machu Picchu is kind of confusing if you don't know what you're doing. Or maybe if you just like are dumb and don't speak Spanish. Oh my god, I think I finally made it. And it already looks gorgeous. So time to do this. Made it to Machu Picchu! Look at that, it's incredible. It looks just like it does in photos. It's amazing. What is up, everybody? I just hiked about an hour to the Sun Temple. Yeah, it takes just exactly about an hour if you pace yourself and take as many breaks, and it's an incredible view. Right now I'm looking at Machu Picchu. I see Huayna Picchu, the windy road that we came up. I'm really winded. I got a little nauseous on the way here, but as long as you take a bunch of breaks and breathe and bring water, I think you'll be okay. The Sun Temple isn't like a necessary part of your Machu Picchu journey if you don't feel up to it, but if you can, I suggest the 1 hour, because even just the walk is beautiful. I haven't checked out the Sun Temple yet, but I'm gonna go see it right now.
Screwed up.
This hike is worth it for the view alone.
Yeah, for sure. The interlocking stones. This was caused by sinking of the ground right here. It's kind of cool. These go like this right here is an alpaca. And that's a llama. Oh yeah, the llamas are smaller. Machu Picchu crossed off the list. Ooh, perfect shot too right here. This is cool. Alright, Machu Picchu done. I'm exhausted. It was a really long day. I got here just after 10 a.m. and it's 2:22 right now. At some points it's similar to the Ollantaytambo hike that I did yesterday, where you're kind of just like off the edge of a cliff. So when it started to rain, it got scary that it was slippery, but everything went fine. And it's just like, you know, the same thoughts go in my head where I'm like, what has happened here? Who was here? Who died here? Who lived here? All that stuff. And probably if I got a guide, maybe I would know some of those answers, but overall, incredible experience. I'm just waiting in line now to get on the bus, and then I will have like 2 seconds in Aguas Calientes, maybe not even, hopefully just to get a bite or something to drink, and then off back to Ollantaytambo. I am going to take a shower and go to sleep. Today was enough. I'm tired. I'm gonna be honest, I'm feeling kind of sick. I felt lightheaded. On the descent, I felt a little nauseous. Right now, I'm just terrified to faint. And I think it's because, if I'm being honest, I haven't eaten enough for the amount of physical activity that I did today. So as soon as I get to Aguas Calientes, I need to get something in my stomach. I'm feeling a little lightheaded and a little bit of a headache. Alright, I've actually been eating relatively healthy on this trip, but I just bought like junk because my body feels disgusting. I need sugar, and also I wanted to try this, but yeah, I need sugar. So my head hurts, I feel weak. I'm gonna just eat this and chill out because I'm not feeling that great. When it comes to a lot of these travel situations, you have to tell, when you buy a ticket for a train, when you buy a ticket for an airplane, for example, I found that you have to let them know ahead of time if you have any dietary restrictions, or they're not going to have anything available for you. Like for example, Copa Airlines, Latam Airlines, the 360, the IncaRail 360, all of these places, I let them know that I don't eat meat, and they either didn't have an option for me or had to scramble to find an option option. I don't think it's like properly explained in a lot of places, and I think that's why that's the problem. If, for example, if IncaRail has a system that you tell them beforehand that you need certain dietary restrictions, I don't want to have them scramble around because they didn't prepare for me. But I don't think it's mentioned enough or like in your face enough. So telling you right now, if you have any dietary restriction, whether that be an allergy, make sure your transportation knows if they're going to be feeding you that you have a dietary restriction. Otherwise, you'll just be eating piña juice for lunch. Hi friends. I'm so tired. I am finally not only back in my hotel, but I am also showered. I feel amazing. I've realized that this solo travel thing doesn't have to feel solo. I guess I was just accepting that I'm gonna be doing everything on my own, but I got here and as like one person strikes up a conversation, and honestly all of these situations was the person would strike up the conversation and I'm just engaged in it fully, so we end up being friends the whole day. So that's happened with a few people, with 2 people at least now, in this 1 week, and I really appreciate it. You meet a lot of people along the way, and even though they're from across the world and just different ages and different backgrounds, you can still find commonalities and enjoy these like incredible experiences with strangers. That's kind of wild. I'm really tired. I have to check out of here tomorrow and take a colectivo back to Cusco. Hopefully that is all safe and fine again, but that will be kind of my last like adventurous thing. Like everything else is not adventurous, but I guess I'm already done with my last adventurous thing. So now the rest of the trip is just relaxing and souvenirs. I'm beat. I'm honestly tired, and it's only, I haven't even been here that long. But I've been going. I've been hella going. But speaking of going, I'm going to bed. It's been a long day, and I deserve this. Thanks for joining. Bye.